Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is TBT, and this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. In an effort to reduce e-waste, Apple has decided to remove the charging adapter from this year's iPhone. So what you have left in the box is documentation, the SIM ejector, the Apple sticker, a USB-C to Lightning cable, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So on the front, we have the speaker, a 12 megapixel front-facing camera, and the Face ID camera array. On the left, we have the volume and silent buttons, as well as the SIM tray. On the bottom, we have the lightning port, as well as the speaker grills, but the left side is aesthetic, the right side is what's functional. On the right, we have the 5G antenna in the top right corner, the power button, and the ultra-wideband antenna, which is the cutout. And on the back, we have the 12 megapixel camera array, which allows us to take telephoto, wide, and ultra-wide shots. The 12 Pro Max comes equipped with the A14 chip. When compared to the iPhone 11 Pro's A13 chip, the A14 is 16% faster than the A13's CPU and 8% faster than the A13's GPU. Based on my time with the iPhone 12, I haven't noticed a significant difference between the 11 and 12. I feel that both perform the same in terms of CPU and GPU performance. Playing video games like Real Racing, PUBG, and Among Us feels no different than playing it on the iPhone 11. So from my perspective, I feel like it's just a marginal improvement when compared to the iPhone 11. Apps and games run the same way. But if you're coming from an iPhone 10 or an iPhone 8, or maybe like a 2-year-old Android device, you'll definitely notice the difference. My experience with 5G here in Brooklyn has been inconsistent. At different times of the day, my speeds can vary from in the tens to maybe 200 or 300 megabits per second up and down. But in spite of the inconsistent speeds, I'm sure that companies like T-Mobile will improve their 5G coverage and performance over time. The larger sensor in the wide-angle lens allows for an improved low-light photography experience. Daytime pictures taken with the 11 Pro Max and the 12 Pro Max are difficult to discern, but I'm leaning more towards the 12 Pro Max as those pictures come out a little more true to life. It's hard to tell the difference when taking comparison shots with an 11 Pro Max if night mode or flash is on, but in situations where neither are needed, like an environment with good lighting, you'll start to see improvements in the 12 Pro Max. The 12 Pro Max now offers 2.5 times optical zoom when compared to the 11 Pro Max's 2 times optical zoom. When zoomed into both pictures, you can see that the 12 Pro Max retains a little more detail in the image versus the 11 Pro Max. Night mode is now available on the ultra-wide lens. As you can see here, the difference between the 12 and the 11 Pro Max is significant. The 12 Pro Max allows you to record and edit in Dolby Vision HDR. Colors captured by the iPhone 12 Pro Max appear much more vibrant when compared to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see the difference in this segment of the video, so I've included a Dropbox link below. It contains 4 videos, 2 when they were originally recorded in color, and 2 after being edited to black and white on their respective devices. Feel free to download them and see the differences for yourself. As for the 12 Pro Max's design, I do like that it's reminiscent of the iPhone 4's design from years past. I like the straight edges versus the curved edges of last year's Max. This feels less likely to slip out of my hands. compared to the iPhone 11 Pro's curved edges. The 12 Pro Max comes with a larger display at 6.7 inches versus the 6.5 inches found in the 11 Pro Max. But at such a small increase of 0.2 inches, it doesn't necessarily translate to more content on screen. And I do like the improved scratch resistance. Now, there are mild scratches along the straight edges of the phone, but the back, and more importantly the front of the phone, are still free of scratches since I got the phone back in November. Now, in my opinion, I don't think anyone needs to upgrade to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. As far as photography, videography, gaming, and daily tasks go, the 11 Pro and even yesteryear's XS models can do what the 12 Pro can do just as effectively. With that said, if you want a good photo taking experience with the introduction of the bigger sensor, night mode improvements, a better video taking experience with the introduction of Dolby Vision HDR, a slightly larger display with improved scratch resistance, and a device that is capable of achieving gigabit speeds thanks to the introduction of 5G, then maybe your next upgrade is an iPhone 12 Pro Max.